All right, this video is about self-soothing and why you shouldn't self-soothe. And people might be like, what do you mean? Why wouldn't I? Isn't that, after I've done something that was difficult, shouldn't I show my body that I'm safe? Well, actually, by doing that, you're showing that the brain that there was danger there, and then the alarms that it sent were correct to the perceived danger. That's why you shouldn't self-soothe. I see that. I think DNRS mentioned that if you're ever, having a hard day, it's okay. You know what? Do some self-soothing. Get in your pajamas and relax and just slowly just rub your arms, right? Give yourself, some love, and maybe just caress your face. Ah! Well, what you're doing when you're self-soothing, like I said, you're soothing from what? From danger. Brain goes, look at this guy. What the fuck's he doing? Self-soothing? Okay, yeah, leave that alarm on. I guess the perceived danger that I perceived was great. I was right. It is dangerous. So keep that alarm on. He's self-soothing. Here's a question you can ask yourself in a situation like that. Go, if I was normal, if I was a normal person and I was healthy and thriving, and I was out shopping, I came home, would I be self-soothing? No. Right? The brain wouldn't, because if you're, a person that just doing your day, recovered, you're living life fully, back to swing of things, going to work, coming home, you're not going to go in your room and start going like this. Right? You're not going to do that. No, you're just fine. So why would you do that in your recovery process? You're sending mixed signals to your brain. Your brain is at your surveillance. It's an alarm system. So it sees that and goes, okay, well, he seemed okay. And then he started to do breathing exercises and pet himself. So he seems fucked up. I think he's scared of something. Let's just keep that alarm on. Like, keep that on. Okay, that one's on. Let's keep it on. He's doing weird things. So keep that in mind. Whenever you're doing something, am I doing this because I'm trying to self-soothe from what? Danger? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just be normal. Right? I had a hard day. Okay, I had a hard day. I did a trigger. I went towards it. I did exposure to a trigger. I went towards it. I felt like shit. Allow that. Allow yourself to feel like shit without trying to self-soothe it away. We don't want it to go away. We want it to be present there. We want it to be there. Allow it to be there. But what you want to do, instead of self-soothing, you know what you should do? Next time, after you felt the alarms from doing something that was difficult, sit there and feel it. Really feel it and acknowledge that alarm, because that's what it needs to be, is acknowledged. That's why alarms ring. But then, after you did that, after you allowed it, engage. Bring it with you. Right? Go, hey, alarm, I know I just gave you the time to ring, but come with me. I'm going to go cut the lawn. Okay? Let's go. And cut the lawn. Right? And enjoy cutting the lawn. And if the thought comes back, go, okay, I'm letting you be there, but I'm still going to cut the lawn. And then you focus on, shit, how much more grass do I have to cut? How long is this going to take me? Probably an hour. Okay, well, I have to get the paper bags ready and then empty my bag and then come back and do it. So, you get involved in your duty, but allow the thought to be there too. We're not trying to do the grass to distract, because there's a difference between distraction, right, and engaging. Engaging means you're allowing the thought to be there. You're not resisting. You're not distracting. You're allowing it to be there, and then you're engaging also in something that you would rather do, that you enjoy. That's engaging. Now, distraction, you're not listening to the alarms. You're not acknowledging the alarms. You're not allowing the alarms to go crazy, right? You're just resisting them. And you're hiding from them by getting yourself wrapped up in an activity, by redirecting. So that causes resistance, and you're not acknowledging. So that's the wrong way of doing things. Here's also another thing to think about. It's also about a mindset and how you view it, on what angle, right? I remember I used to go for walks to get rid of my anxiety because it burns off the cortisol. I used to do breathing to get rid of. I used to do all these different things, exercises, special activities, because I wanted to get rid of a symptom or a thought or something, right? The thing is, when you do that, when you do something to get rid of something, the brain's going, get rid of what? And then you say, danger? The brain goes, aha, keep the alarms on. So you have to shift your thinking. You have to go, well, I'm not going for walks because I want to get rid of anxiety, right? Instead of trying to get rid of something, allow the anxiety to be there and go for a walk because you enjoy going for a walk and for no other reason. There's no other hidden small print, right? You're not secretly going, yeah, but I was still getting rid of anxiety. But we're going to say I'm not, right? No, be fully okay with the fact that you have anxiety and bring it with you and fully allow it, but you're going for walks because you're going for walks, right? Well, people be like, well, I have bad insomnia, so I have to burn off all the cortisol so I can sleep. Like, for instance, people will go for a walk because they want to burn off the cortisol for not only the anxiety, but for insomnia, because it helps them sleep. But they're still using a coping mechanism, right? They're getting rid of the insomnia by going for a walk, right? I'm trying to get rid of. Whenever you're trying to get rid of, you're fighting, which causes resistance, which brings your baseline up, which keeps that symptom there, right? So do not go for a walk because you want to get rid of anxiety. Don't go for a walk because you want to get rid of your insomnia so you can sleep. Don't do anything because you want to get rid of anything. Allow whatever symptom, feeling, and thought that there is to be, and only go for a walk because you want to go for a walk. Like some people, they do breathing exercises because it helps with their anxiety. But they're going to have to keep doing breathing exercises for the rest of their lives to cope, to get rid of their anxiety, because it's just going to keep coming back. Wouldn't you rather recover so you don't ever have to do that? Because the brain's like, why is this guy breathing weird? There must be an alarm. Keep it on. Right? Because if you're normal, you're not doing crazy breathing exercises. You're only doing crazy breathing exercises because you're trying to get rid of danger. So you have to change your thinking. You got to say to yourself, do I really need to do these breathing exercises? Not really. If I was healthy, would I be doing breathing exercises? Not really. Same thing with meditation. People are meditating because they want to get rid of something, because they want to force themselves to be calm. Well, that just keeps the alarms on, right? Instead, meditate because you enjoy meditating, because you really are intrigued by it, because you're learning how to get to the higher realms of consciousness. I don't know, whatever. But not because you're trying to get rid of anxiety or trying to get rid of symptoms or trying to get rid of your looping OCD thoughts. Because when you're doing that, you're trying to get rid of what? Danger. The alarms stay on. So I had to do that because I really enjoyed going for walks. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this to get rid of anxiety. I'm doing this because I enjoy my walks. And I'm going to allow the anxiety to go wherever it wants and to come join me whenever it wants. Your mindset matters on what side you are on the fence and what angle you see things at. Because it's all, if you see, it's all the same method, right? So you want to be kind of unified in your thinking, right? You don't want to, go for your walks because you're trying to get rid of something, because that's telling the brain a message of danger. We want to keep the same message across the board. Safety, safety, safety. Right? So when you're self-soothing, that's telling the brain there's danger. When you're out there going for a walk because you're trying to get rid of something, that's a message of danger. So we want to be clear about our message of safety across the board. And that's little details like that. And they matter because they all add up. But we're sometimes not aware of it. We're not aware of some of our habits that we create because we create neural pathways. And we're just not aware, right? So be aware of some things. Like, are you going for a walk for the right reasons? Because you enjoy it? Yeah, I am. Then that's great. Keep doing it. Are you meditating because you're trying to get rid of some symptoms, or you're trying to get rid of stress? Yeah, I am. Maybe you shouldn't do it then, because you're telling your brain the wrong message that there is danger. So when you're doing those walks to get rid of the cortisol, to get rid of the insomnia, guess what? The insomnia stays, because you're creating resistance, and you're telling the brain it's dangerous. So it keeps the alarm on. Resistance happens. The limbic system baseline goes up. And guess what happens? You keep getting the same symptoms. You're stuck. So instead, change your mindset, make a shift and go, you know what? I'm going for a walk only because I love going for walks. Not for any other reasons. There is no hidden, there's no catch, right? I'm just going for a walk because I enjoy going for walks. Yeah, the bonus is I might lose some weight. And the bonus is, hey, my cortisol levels might go down. But I don't care. I don't do it for those reasons. No, I do it because I love it. Meditation. If you're meditating because you enjoy it, do it. Because you're hitting those higher levels of consciousness, and you're, traveling to other dimensions in your mind and getting clarity and getting aha moments, then that's the main reason you should be doing it. Not because you're trying to force yourself to be calm and stress-free. That sends a message of danger. So make sure you're doing things for the only reason is for the reason that you enjoy it. Not because you're trying to get rid of danger. Because when you're trying to get rid of danger, your limbic system is there to back you up, to fight. Baseline goes up, you're fighting resistance. It stays.